All right, it's important also to work the what-if scenarios. And I like to have 2 or 3 what-if scenarios attached to every techniques that we're working on. When your partner, 1, he's posting one of his legs before I can finish the position. Secondly, when he changes levels and doesn't give me the opportunity to get to the position. And thirdly, when he pushes away or posts in a way that I cannot even connect to his body. What is the answer? Okay, so if I have a collar and a sleeve, and here I'm trying to go for a sweep, go ahead and Mike react. He changes levels, okay? Stay strong now, please. So here, my main goal here is how I can connect to his body. So this is called the 3 or the 4 points of contact, okay? Of course that, a lot of things can happen when he fights really hard, but let's kind of slow down here. So here, first point of contact, foot on the hip. Second point of contact, foot on the shoulder. And here now my knees will get narrow over here. That way, if he tries to move away, try to open the guard, try to pass. Do you see here how I'm kind of making everything narrow, all right? And because we're talking about getting the sweep, instead of kind of showing attacks at this point in time, how can I get the guy back? So the first thing that I do, I get my knee in front of that arm. That spreads his stance. Then I start to kick. And as I kick, I bring the guy back down. Once he's down, double stomp, crunch, and sweep, okay? So let's work again here. The 4 points of contact. So I'm gonna show the 4 points of contact right now from the floor so you can have the visual. I'm going here to my left. So I have sleeve control, collar control. As I move my hip, foot on the hip. Scoot the hip, foot on the shoulder. I like to circle from the outside because my heel, goes like a blade, okay? And the last part is you narrow your knees. Because here, go ahead and pass my guard now. He can still pass, go back again. But when I narrow the knee, can you pass again, do the same thing? Do you see how everything is in contact? And basically here what you wanna do now is stretch your leg and move your hip back. Because now you got the angle to get your knee in. And you square against your partner. Once you have this, then that foot bumps his armpit, you bump the other armpit with the other leg, they lean forward, they're back into your guard. Let's see the other side, same thing again. So stomp, foot on the hip. Stomp, foot on the shoulder, narrow knees, okay? Now move your hip back and stretch your leg, knee inside, square. Now here, hide your foot under, double kick. Bring the guy in. Okay, let's back up now. One more time, standing. Can you stand up for this side here? Stand up. Now put your elbows on your thigh. Stay really strong. It's like a squat position here. Okay, this is another reality here, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a black belt or a white belt. I call this the squat stance. Elbow dug against the leg. So I have no entry for my feet. How am I gonna establish the 4 points of contact? Stay strong there, please. So here, I will grind my leg against his leg. I stretch and I push my hip forward and I turn my knee in. See how my knee is sliding through his elbow? When I turn my knee out, my foot connects. Okay? And then for here, everything follows the same. You block the shoulder, narrow, go ahead and pass there, push a little bit. Keep your hip slightly off the ground. You see how I'm hanging on him. I kind of get my hip off the ground. Now I'll push my foot against his hip and get my knee in and I square with the guy. Here right now, if he doesn't want to come, like let's say here you don't come after I go here, keep tilting your body on the ground and kicking one knee at a time, you force his balance forward. And once he's down, besides the sweep, you also have the uppercut, which you're gonna start working right now. So here, anytime he falls forward and his head is slightly offline, it's a waste of time for me to go for a sweep when I have a grip here, okay? And then here you narrow the position by getting square and opening. Remember the crunch with the arching, and you do it. If you ever bench presses over here and you lose it, no problem. You stomp, and usually one stomp will be enough for this one because you gave it momentum. Then you crunch, kick, and punch, okay? Now let's put the whole thing together, okay? So in this case now, what you're gonna do is, before I can even establish any sweep, you're gonna get yourself going to a position where you're in good posture and you're getting up, okay? Good, and keep yourself tight. Good, so here, look, my knee starts to slide, look, boom. Got the foot forward, got the foot in, narrow, come on. Push my leg again, pass a little bit here, yeah, more pressure there. Yeah, you see it? I squeeze my feet and I squeeze my knees. I push my hip out, I kind of rotate, look, right here, boom, get in. Sometimes even if you have your collar grip really tight, okay, over here, when I push and I go here, I connect my knee to your shoulder. Look how your grip goes. You see that? That knee connection right there. So this is the key point. And here right now, that foot hides and you double kick. Either he's gonna go or keep your base there. I keep pulling one knee at a time and I swing my shoulders, okay? Now, because he's offline over here and I already have the right hand, instead of going under, I go wrinkle grip, okay? And I control the wrinkle, move my head to the center, and the under grip does the job. You don't have to pull from here. You tilt. When you tilt, you know, you're forcing the under grip to do the job, okay? Good job. And here, one more time. Any loss of position because you bench pressed and you messed up, one sharp turn, not two, okay? Because he gave you the momentum. Crunch, kick, and punch. And then from here, the whole sequence ensues. Did you like these videos? Did you see something that you want to share with your friends? Are you going to come back for more? Guess what? Like and subscribe. And I promise you, we're going to take care of you, send some cool stuff. Don't forget, like, share, and make sure you do your homework. Take care.